Hello students, my name is Rahul Pandey and today I will continue the next part third of the chapter The Selfish Giant. Okay beta? So just open your book and with them came the spring. It is your garden now, little children, said the giant. When all the children came inside the garden, so the giant became very glad and he said that from now onwards it is your garden, you can play here. And he took a axe, okay, and he knocked down the wall, means he knocked down the boundary of the garden. And when the people who were going from there and when they saw that the selfish giant was playing with the children in the most beautiful garden, so the people became very fascinated, okay. And all day long the children used to play with the selfish giant, and at the evening, at the time of going from his garden, the children used to say giant goodbye. So one day when the children were going at evening, the selfish giant asked to all the children that please tell me that where is the little boy, okay, your little companion, the boy I put into the tree and he gave me a kiss. So please tell me, where is he? All the children answered that he has gone away, and sorry for that. I do not know that where he live. And Selfish Giant said, okay, just see. I hope that he will definitely come here tomorrow to play. And he again asked to all the children that they did know where he lived and had never seen him before. When he asked that where he lived, do you know? All the children said no, we do not know that where he lived. So the giant felt very sad. Every afternoon the school was over, the children came and played with the giant, but the little boy whom the giant loved was never seen again. The author said that now the children used to come daily after returning from their school, and the giant used to play with them, but he was very sad, okay, he was very sad because the little boy did not come any day. Oh, where he went, the giant was very sad, okay. And the giant asked that uh, yet he longed for a little friend and spoke of him. How I would like to see him, he used to say. The giant investigated daily, okay, for little boy, but he did not find it. Years went by, and the giant grew very old and feeble. The author said that years rolled by, and now the giant was very old and weak. He could not play about any one, so he sat in a huge armchair and watched the children at their games and admired his garden. When he became old, okay, so in that particular time the giant did not play with them, but he used to sit on a armchair and he used to see the game, okay, played by the children. And seeing this, he used to feel very glad, okay. Watching children in front of his eyes, he feels very glad. I have many beautiful flowers, he said, but the children are the most beautiful flowers of all. The giant said that I have much beautiful flowers, but the children is the most beautiful flowers of all. Okay, one winter morning he looked out of his window as he was dressing. He did not hate the winter now, for he knew that it was merely the spring asleep and that the flowers were resting. And the author said that means one day during winter morning he was being ready, okay, to come his garden, and he saw that there was a winter in his garden, and now he never feel any type of discomfort, okay, in his heart after seeing the winter season, because now he know very well that it is a part of the nature. Spring, winter, rain, summer, okay, from time to time it will come. But now the winter will not remain, means every time like previous, okay, because now I have permitted to all the children to come and to play inside my garden. So what happened? Suddenly he rubbed his eyes in wonder and looked. It certainly was a marvelous sight. The giant became very shocked, because when he saw that in the farthest corner of the garden was a tree quite covered with the lovely white blossoms. Its branches were golden and silver, fruit hung down from them, and underneath it stood the little boy he had loved. And when he saw near the tree had blossoms, okay, and the branches were very golden. There were tree flew flowers, there were fruit, okay, the birds were chirping. But he saw that the little boy who to whom he loved so much, he was standing under that tree. Downstairs ran the giant in a great joy, and out into the garden. He hastened across the grass and came near to the child. And when he came quite close, his face grew red with anger. He became very happy when he came near the little boy. When he saw it, he wanted to grab him, he wanted to talk him, he wanted to see him. But when he saw the little boy, he became very angry, and he said, who hath dared to wound thee? The little boy was very wounded, okay, and for on the palms of the child's hands were the prints of two nails. There were the prints of two nails on the palm of the little child, and the prints of the two nails were on the little feet, and the prints of the nail were also on the feet of the little boy. Oh, the giant became very angry. He asked that who have dared to wound you? Tell me, tell me, that I may take my big sword and slay him. Immediately I will take my sword and I will kill that person. Tell me, beta. Nay, answered the child. When the giant asked, the child says that no one wounded me, okay, but these are the wounds of love. These are the no wounds of despise or hate. These are the wounds of love. People loves me, that is why they provided me this wound mark, okay. Who art thou? Said the giant, and a strange awe fell on him, and he knelt before the little child. The giant asked that, okay, beta, where were you for many years? Who are you? What is your name? You are still little. Tell me, what is the reason? And the child smiled on the giant and said to him, you let me play once in your garden. The child says that you are very good person, and you know very well that means one day you allowed me, you permitted me to play inside your garden, and today you shall come with me to my garden, which is a paradise. Oh, hearing this, the giant became very surprised that who are you? Who are you? The little boy says that means once you permitted me to play inside your garden, you permitted me, and now I have come here to take you, okay, in my garden, which is a located in a paradise, means in heaven, and there we will play together. You are so noble character, so you should come with me. And do you know, students, who was the boy? The boy was himself, Jesus Christ. Yes, Isa Masih. Isa Masih came himself to take the giant in his court after the ending of his life. So, dear students, means what a miracles, what a great expectations the writer represent at the end of this chapter. The self is giant. And when the children ran in that afternoon, they found the giant lying dead under the tree, all covered with white blossoms. Oscar Wilde. Yes, do you know, students, when the children returned at means afternoon after completing their study, and when they returned, they saw that the giant had died, okay, under the tree, and his dead body was covered with white blossoms, means white flowers. So, dear students, it is the end of the chapter, the self is giant, part 3, and today your chapter have completed, okay beta, and there are 5 comprehension questions. You will complete it in your homework copy. So beta, keep learning and keep practicing.